Have you ever wondered how some students seem to absorb information like a sponge while you struggle to remember the basics? Like you spend 10 hours studying every day and barely getting any sleep, only to end up with the same grade as that one guy who only studied for 2 hours maximum. Well, dear viewers, in this episode of Uni Diaries, I'm going to share with you 3 powerful tips that will help you go from average to A plus in your next exam, without spending 20 hours buried in your textbook, pulling all-nighters and rushing for time. With that said, let's start this video. The most important thing to do before studying is to shift your mindset. The way you think about studying has a massive impact on how effectively you learn. Research shows that students with a growth mindset, meaning a belief that intelligence and abilities can improve with effort, tend to perform better than those who see intelligence as fixed. So, if you're telling yourself, I'm just not good at studying, or studying isn't my thing, you're setting up mental roadblocks that makes learning even harder. Instead, think of every challenge as a stepping stone to improve. Try saying, I can figure this out if I put in the effort, or this will get easier the more I practice. This mindset shift helps boost your confidence and actually changes how your brain processes information, helping you build resilience and improve memory. So, before you dive into your study session, take a minute to reset your thoughts. Believe that you're capable, okay? Because you are. And you'll see a real difference in how fast and effectively you absorb new material. But before we start, time to get ready. Now, let's get strategic with your study time. Instead of only reviewing what you already know, focus on the areas you find difficult. This targeted approach is called deliberate practice, and it's proven to be one of the fastest ways to master challenging material. Research shows that students who consistently focus on their weaker areas see significant improvements because they are actively building new neural pathways for retention. Well, let me explain that easier. If you're prepping for a history exam and struggle with dates, spend extra time finding memory techniques for dates rather than rereading what you already know. Or if math is your weak spot, drill down in the specific concept or problem types that confuse you the most instead of doing the ones you already know. This process strengthens those weak links in your understanding, making it less likely that you will stumble in those areas on the exam. Well, we've all had situations where what we are weak at comes up the most in exams. We definitely don't want that happening again. So with that, let's tackle this together, shall we? One of the most effective ways to reinforce your learning is by reviewing and correcting your mistakes. In fact, studies show that students who actively revisit errors are far more likely to remember the correct information. Well, after you complete a practice quiz, assignment, or even just a set of notes, go back and check each answer, paying close attention to the ones you got wrong. Spend a few minutes analyzing why you made those mistakes. Well, was it a gap in knowledge, a misunderstanding, or did you just misread the question? By pinpointing the reason behind each error and reworking the problem, you're teaching your brain the correct path, strengthening the right corrections for recall. In fact, correcting mistakes can nearly double your retention rate, okay, compared to simply reviewing correct answers. Plus, this strategy helps you recognize common patterns, making you much less likely to repeat the same errors on exam day, which is exactly what we want to avoid, okay? So with that, let's continue our study session. And now for a bonus tip for those of you who made it till the end. This tip might come as a surprise, but skip the sweets. Okay, hear me out. While sugary snacks may seem like a quick fix for energy, study shows that sugar can impair focus and memory in the long run. Yep. So when you consume sugary treats, your blood sugar spikes, giving you a burst of energy, but soon leading to a crash, leaving you tired and less able to focus. Instead, opt for snacks with protein, fiber, and healthy fats, like nuts or fruits, which provide a more stable energy release. These help you keep your mind sharp and also help you focus longer without feeling mid-study slump. So swap the candy for brain-friendly fuel, okay? And you'll definitely feel the difference in the long run. Alright, these three tips, shifting your mindset, focusing on your weaknesses, and reviewing your mistakes, are all designed to help you study smarter and reach your academic goals more efficiently. But let's be honest, sometimes no matter how hard we truly try to hustle, we can't seem to focus. So if you want to learn how to improve your focus and attention, do check out this video on the screen. And with that, dear viewer, I will see you there. Goodbye.